May it please, Lordship. I'd like to mention item number 14, Lordship. We have for the respondent number 6 here. My senior is out of station today, Lordship. I have taken the consent of the
Item number
14, Lordship.
14.
Yes, Lordship.
Who's for the petitioner?
Petitioner, I have taken consent.
Mr.
H. Agarwal.
H. Agarwal, learned counsel, appearing because 14 is connected with
Connected.
13.
Lordship,
Have you
the matter come then, Lordship.
Have you taken consent of counsels for 13?
No, Lordship.
You take
The
it.
matter,
You let the matter come.
Yes, sir.
We'll see. Yes, yes, yes. Barabar. Yes.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship. In this case, my lord, the principal secretary has been replaced by new incumbent, my lord, and I am paying for implement of new incumbent as respondent number 4. He is my lord Akash Deep. Already
1, 2, and 3 are already there.
my lord.
1, 2, and 3 are already
My
there.
lord, my lord.
Only 4 is to be
4
implemented. Heard learned counsel for the parties, Mr. So-and-so for petitioner, Mr. Bora for the respondent. You are preparing for respondents, contempt.
it's a contempt matter, Your Lordship.
None appears for the respondent. However, since this is an application seeking implement of the present incumbent in the office of the Principal Secretary, Boroland Territorial Council, Kokrajhar, BTC Secretariat, Bodafa Nagar, Kokrajhar, etc. This court is of the view that prayer made can be allowed without issuing notice at this stage. Stop. Opposite parties 1, 2, and 3 are already respondents in the present proceedings. Stop. Accordingly, this IE is allowed. Opposite party number 4, Sri so-and-so, is arrayed as respondent number 4 in the contempt petition number 654 of 2016. Stop. The petitioner will file amended post title in the registry. Stop. IA accordingly stands allowed and disposed of. In the contempt petition, you write, in view of the order dated so-and-so, passed in contempt petition number so-and-so, in view of the order passed in the IA number so-and-so, Sri so-and-so is arrayed as of respondent number 4. Stop. Petitioners have been directed to file amended course title. Registry to list this case after receipt of the after filing of the amended course title as directed by the court. List accordingly.
Next is also some, my lord. Item number 2. Here, my lord, only respondent number 5.
Item 2. Item 2 IA. What is the IA number?
2798.
2798.
98.
Same orders here in respondent number 4.
5, my lord.
5. Oh, same person,
Same.
respondent number 5. Okay, same order. Disposed.
Lordship may pass over the matter for time being. Mrs. R.B. Bora, she is on legs in port number 1.
She just made a mention.
That's what she told me, that she has a item in before the on which she just is in port number 1 for the time being, Your Lordship.
Mr. Soroni,
Not only for time being, because
Time
I also ordered.
then we'll take it up on some other day. Friday?
Tomorrow, my lord. Tomorrow,
Tomorrow is not possible.
Friday, I have a criminal hearing matter, my lord. It may take consume more time.
Then on Monday, Tuesday, whatever day.
Monday,
Monday already, at least on Monday.
Obliged.
at joint request.
Hello, Lordship.
None appears when the matter is called up. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called up. Mr. G. Bora appears for the respondents. Respondents,
In item number 5, your lordship,
four.
4, your lordship, I appear for
Number 5.
respond number, your lordship, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. List after a week. Same order, no? Same order in 4 and 5. In item 5, you find out whether these respondents are similar to item 5. Yes,
Item number 6, your lordship, Mr. J. Hendrick, he was just here, but due to some other matter in some other court.
Let me start your lordship by that time.
what is the matter?
Matter relating to my lord, the petitioner is challenging the order passed by my lord Commissioner of Lower Assam Division, your lordship, whereby my lord, my appointment to the post of Gaon Buda, it was set aside on the ground that 2 criminal cases are pending against me. Those cases, my lord, in one case I have been acquitted. In another case, your lordship, no charge sheet has been filed against me. I have been found that I am not involved at all. I approached this honorable court, and this honorable court has passed an order of status quo. Now I am continuing, your lordship.
As a Gaon Buda.
Gaon Buda. The impugn order, your lordship will find at page 36, my lord.
36.
36, my lord. Annex 10.
Yes.
May I read my small order, my lord? Paragraph. The appellant, by filing this appeal, challenged the order dated so and so, passed by the additional deputy commissioner, Barpeta, whereby appointing the private respondent number 2, petition before your lordship, so and so, Gaon Buda of Pura Gaon village, under Bijni Moja so and so. The learned advocate for the appellant submits that as per the executive instruction 162A of the so and so, 3 criteria of factors should be considered for selection of post of Gaon Buda, and these are namely the claims of the family of the late so and so, the view of Maujadar, the suitability of the person for the post. The appellant claims that he is the elder son of the earlier Gaon Buda, and in support of his claim, he annexed the voter list and other documents. The learned so and so also produced certified copy of 2 criminal cases, which are pending before the learned CGM Barpeta by GR number so and so, IPC so and so against the private so and so during the process of selection. The appellant side also referred judgment of Honorable Guwahati High Court, which reported in so and so. In paragraph so and so, the judgment held that the appellate court may modify, verify, set aside the order under appeal, or remit the matter for fresh consideration by the original authority. From the above discussion, it is clear that during the process of selection, 2 criminal cases were pending against the private respondent. So the appointment of the private respondent is not in healthy conformity of the executive instruction so and so. According to the appointment letter so and so, therefore the appellate court directs the deputy commissioner Barpeta to constitute a press selection committee for selecting a suitable candidate for appointment of Gaon Buda of so and so, so and so. So those cases, my lord, that your lordship will find page 38. This is the FIR, and the charge sheet in connection with that was filed, page 44, where I have not been named in the charge sheet also. And another case, page 49, I have been acquitted.
But these 2 cases were pending
My,
at the time of selection.
True.
So
but this is not the as per rule.
What is the rule? What is the,
Executive instructions, your lordship.
is it enclosed here?
It
Is it
reported-
enclosed to your, is it enclosed to your petition?
No, my lords. I will place, my lord. I have booked your lordship.
Land revenue regulation. बड़ा सा किताब है। Assam land
The
revenue.
land revenue manual.
इसमें छोटा नहीं है, बड़ा है। वो उसमें देखिए बीच में।
And there is, my lord. May I pass on, my lord?
No, we have it. It takes a little time.
One procedure, my lord, that against the order passed by deputy commissioner, your lordship, he approached to the commission. Huh? They approach,
Who approached?
respondent, your lordship,
Uh,
challenge my appointment.
Who's for the respondent?
Respondent number 6, your lordship.
You are appearing.
I'm appearing for the respondent number 6, but due to some medical emergency, my senior could not come to.
Who is your senior?
NN Jha.
What emergency?
My lordship, actually his brother is hospitalized and he's in hospital right now.
You are there.
My lordship, but I'm not actually engaged in this case. I do not know anything about this case, my lordship, neither I have the brief with me.
Mr. Goel.
My lord. Executive instruction 160.
No, that's all right, but what to
My
do?
lord, that is
Hmm?
next week.
Next week, we are giving you time. If she's not, you make alternative arrangement. We can't keep
My lord,
adjourning
my
matters like this.
My
This
lordship,
is a
15 minutes.
2015 matter. What is?
My lordship, my lord.
Let us have it on Wednesday.
Wednesday. Correct. September
27th.
27th, my lord.
My lordship.
It is submitted by learned counsel MS so and so that the arguing counsel, Mr. NN Jha, is not available because of medical issues. Matter stands adjourned at her request. Stop. Since this is an old matter, let the matter be listed again on Wednesday,
27th.
27th.
Deeply obliged.
Oblige, your lordship.
अब नेक्स्ट 2-3 आइटम रेडी करके रखिए ना.
Next week, Lordship. Lordship, matter में pass of time being.
No time being. Who's appearing here?
My senior M government. Yes, ma'am.
What is this time being? There is no time being business. What is the matter about? Tradesmen. Who's for the respondent? Who's for the respondent? Border Security Force. I don't think anything survives here today. You call your senior. Yes,
Lordship.
time. The timing. हमको पूछ के बोला था. Yes, item 8.
Lordship, the set of writ petitions are already dismissed by the court, Lordship. And writ appeal is pending, Lordship.
Writ appeal is pending
pending.
against the same judgment and order.
Judgment and order dated 9/3/21.
Involving the same issue.
Same issue.
What is the issue?
They are reverted to
What is the issue in the writ appeal?
If-
In the other matters? What is the subject matter?
petitioners were reverted back to the SW lordship, surveillance worker.
Hmm.
They claim their post as assistant.
According to them, they were LDAs. They were reverted back.
They were actually appointed as SW.
It is submitted by MSD Bora that the coordinate bench had disposed of. Then why don't we close this matter? If
Petitioner is not here,
not
lordship.
here, what can be done? Last date
Let
also
him
not
come,
available. It is submitted that similar issues were disposed of by coordinate bench. Do you have the order?
Order is not with me. It is with me, but it is cannot be readable, lordship, legible.
And against them, against that order. And some writ appeals have been preferred and the same are pending. Stop. In view of such submission, although none appears for the petitioner, the matter stands adjourned. The matter pertains to a challenge made by the petitioner to the order purportedly reverting the petitioners to the post of surveillance workers from the post of LDA in the health department, government of Assam. Matter stands accordingly, as none appears, matter stands adjourned for the day.
May I please, your lordship. In this matter, I am appeared on behalf of respondent number 4, your lordship. And registered post has been taken up. But what happened, your lordship, in the registered post, the petitions which was given to me is in a half petition, my lord. And in this, there is an earlier order also.
None
But
appears
the-
for the petitioner. On 17/2/2022, none appeared for the petitioner. On 23/9/2019, none appeared for the petitioner. Accordingly, the same is dismissed for non-prosecution. Interim order, if any, stands vacated. Mr.
MAI Hussain, respondent number 4.
MAH,
MAI,
MAI Hussain appearing for
respondent number 4.
respondent 4, Mr. Bora for
2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Obliged.
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called up, passed over. Before any other bench without me. Order be brought to the notice of registrar judicial. Yes, what do you say?
Lordship, as per order dated 7/1/2021, it was reflected, Lordship, the petition has been expired, Lordship. Now they have taken time to, Lordship, complete substitute the legal, Lordship.
Seven one,
Order dated 7/1/2021, Lordship.
it has not been reflected.
My pain is,
7-1 says it's adjourned for 3 weeks.
oh, but it was in fact to, Lordship, substitute the legal, Lordship.
How do you say he expired? Any information?
My pain is saying that.
Lordship, I am preparing for the respondent number 6, Lordship.
Hmm.
Lordship, as per,
He's expired or you want him to expire?
Lordship, I don't know.
Has he expired? Do you have information?
Lordship, a learned friend petitioner, advocate, he told me, Lordship.
So they're not interested in pursuing. Who's for the petitioner?
Amy Mondal, I.S. Prosper.
Okay, we are passing it over for today.
Of-
None appears, passed over for the day. Mr. So-and-so for private respondent, Mr. Upadhyay for the Department of Irrigation.
Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Goswami.
My lord,
Somebody made a mention here.
actually 13 and 14 both are related, my lord. They're challenging the same, my lord. Selection, my lord, regarding, my lord, Lakshara Dental College. There is, so far as 13 is concerned, 13 already rule was issued, my lord. And also, I also, so far 14 is concerned, 14 rule was issued, and I file a affidavit in that case. So far as 13 is concerned, my lord, we are not yet file affidavit, my lord. Give me 1 week time to file affidavit, my lord. I'll file affidavit on 13, my lord.
No, it was mentioned by the council for respondent in 14.
No, my lord.
But then we found out that it is connected to 13. Therefore, we requested him to inform you.
Actually, my lord, petitioner in 14 is also respondent in 13 also.
Okay. So
So, my lord, I may be given 1 week.
1
time,
week time.
And after 10 days, it will be fixed for my lord final disposal. It's a matter of 2017. my lord.
Mr. T.J. Monto appearing for respondents, APSC,
Three, yes, my lord, respondent.
submits that he required short date to complete his to file, complete his instructions and file necessary affidavit if so advised. He prays for 2 weeks' time. Mr. Goswami does not object to the prayer made. And you are
For respondent number 6, H. Agarwal.
Mr. H. Agarwal appears for respondent number 6.
Will you do it,
Also does not object.
eh?
MSD Bora for health department. Matter accordingly stands adjourned for 2 weeks. List accordingly after 2 weeks.
Deeply appeal.
Yes, Mr. Borua.
Lordship, last occasion, Lordship has directed to publish the minutes, Lordship.
Lordship, they have sent one communication that record is not available, Lordship.
Then
But Lordship, the core issue here is regarding the residence, Lordship. Between
It is near.
the petitioner and the private respondent.
how
Lordship.
can records be not available?
Well, like it said,
How the records will not be? If he says it is not available, he has to give some explanation for that.
yes, no, nothing.
Either he has sent it to some office or it got destroyed in flood.
Perhaps, Lordship,
It's just one line saying that no records are available.
because Lordship, in the speaking order, Lordship, there has been mention about some flood, Lordship, the record.
See, there is an allegation that then we'll have to direct you to conduct a fresh inquiry.
Otherwise, Lordship, they have come against the order of the director of social welfare, Lordship. So, Lordship, if the director is again directed to conduct an inquiry through the deputy commissioner, independent authority regarding that residence issue, because both the petitioner and the respondent, they reside in the same village, Lordship. And petitioner, house number of the petitioner is 27 and the respondent house number is 52. But it is not reflected in the speaking order, which is nearer to the center.
No, no,
Lordship.
near, where is the question of nearer? It's a question of whether they are both residents in the center. Where is that where is that order?
Lordship is at page
Page
36.
36.
Page 36.
Kindly read.
Lordship. May I read the relevant part, Lordship, last paragraph. Verify the records produced by the CDPO as per the written statement furnished by the concerned area supervisor Srimati Kavita Golda. There are 4 Anganwadi centers in the Sangmaguri revenue village. The Sangmaguri Anshalik Yuva Manch Anganwadi Center and number 1 Dobak Hira Suburi AWC were established in the year 1998, and in the year 2007 the Kauri Baha Supa Anganwadi Center was established. The number 21 Sangmaguri Coast Suba Anganwadi Center was established in the year 2009. The name of the petitioner Srimati Ranju Talukdar has been listed in the concerned survey register against house number 27, and the name of the respondent Srimati Molaya Salwe has been listed against house number 52. The CDPO has informed that the old survey records of all the 4 Anganwadi centers were destroyed in the devastating flood in the year 2012. Therefore, they could not submit the survey records after the year 2012 only. In view of the above, it has been observed that the residents of the petitioner and the respondent are within the functioning area of concerned Anganwadi center. Hence, claim of the petitioner could not be accepted.
Now, why are you challenging it? What is your ground? What
My
challenge?
lord, my lord, there is another ground also on this, Lordship, 1, 2, 3. 3, my lord, Lordship, and 3. On receipt of the inquiry report, date of hearing was fixed, and according to the petitioner, respondent,
You are
and
reading from,
CDPO
you are reading from
from
The
same
order,
speaking
Lordship,
order.
36 please.
paragraph number?
Paragraph number 1, 2, 3.
Part
Whereas
Ah.
on receipt of the inquiry report, the date of hearing was fixed, and accordingly, the petitioner, respondent, and CDPO, Kampur Rongya ICDS project, attend this the director on 8/2/2013. Record reveals that on date of hearing, it was decided that CDPO will furnish the survey report of the 4 Anganwadi centers, which are located in the village Sanmaguri. It has been observed that the concerned CDPO did not furnish the repair records, even after issuance of reminder, white letter dated 26/3/2014, my lord.
Next paragraph, it is stated that it was submitted.
What survey records means what? Land revenue. From the revenue department.
Survey reports, Lordship, regarding their residence and all.
And all,
No, who
Because
does,
they are
which is,
because
Anganwadi
Lordship,
is nearest
who does
to
the survey?
That as a CDPO lordship.
She did not
CDPO doesn't-
submit, my lord.
Because
Survey
lordship
report is
page
there.
15.
She
the
did not
ad-
submit it. That's
page
why I have
15.
come, my lord.
Page 15, the advertisement.
Now, according to you, what is your grievance?
My lord, I am the nearest to the Anganwadi center.
No,
She
but
was
is that a ground that being nearer, whoever is
Yes,
nearer?
advertisement, it is,
Yes,
but
yes.
my main
Page number?
requirement is
Page
nearest
15 lordship.
15, page 15.
15.
15 lordship, requisite qualification, point number
Uh-huh.
2 lordship. Candidates must be permanent resident of
Residents
the
of the
area nearest to the
nearest-
center.
This is the first requirement. That's why I have come.
But
She
in that
has
lord-
come after cross
But
the
Now,
four
who is
villages.
nearer cannot be
but it is not.
discovered because, cannot be found out because the records have been,
But the survey report is not submitted at the time of hearing.
but
my
it
lord.
can be
Let-
found out through the DC office,
Yes,
the
ma'am.
circle office,
So let the make an inquiry again, my lord, fresh at this.
by the circle office.
Yes.
Heard learned counsels for the parties. This
What do you-
writ petition is filed by the petitioner.
No?
Who she is working or she is applied for work.
No, I was applied, she was applied, but she got
Respondent
the,
number 6
she is working. Respondent number four.
Was
respondent-
agreed by
private
the
respondent.
order dated 7 July
Right.
2015 passed by the Director Social Welfare. Stop. The petitioner as well as the private respondent in response to an advertisement dated 10/9/2009 issued by the Department of Social Welfare, Office of Integrated Child Development Project Officer, Komalpur Rongia, ICDS project, invited applications from intending female candidates for the posts of Anganwadi worker and helpers under various Gaon Panchayats falling under Rongia Komalpur ICDDS project against the new additional centers. Stop. In response to this advertisement, both the petitioner and the private respondent, along with other similarly situated candidates, applied. Stop. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that one of the conditions prescribed in the advertisement is that the candidates must be permanent residents of the area nearest to the center. This will be in italics. Stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that pursuant to the selection process, the private respondent was appointed and although the petitioner's residence is nearest to the Anganwadi center. Stop. The Anganwadi center in question is, what is that center? What is the name of the center?
Lordship,
Anganwadi worker in respect of 21 Sanmoguri Kosh Rupas Anganwadi.
Where do you find it?
Para 5,
Of
para 5, page 5.
your petition?
Yes, ma'am.
number 21.
The
Sanmaguri.
Your
Anganwadi
petitioner
center,
will be
concerned
applied to the
Anganwadi
police.
center is number 21 Chan Maguri
Sanmaguri
Post
Kosh
Chupa Anganwadi Center.
Under Kamalpur Rongia ICDS project.
Under Komalpur Rongia ICDS
ICDS
project. Para 5, no? Check. Being aggrieved, the petitioner approached this court by filing WPC 3182/2011. Stop this writ petition. That writ petition was disposed of with a direction to the respondent number 2, namely the
Director.
Director Social Welfare, to make an inquiry into the matter and thereafter passes speaking order. Stop. Pursuant to this order passed by the court, the Director Social Welfare, by the impugned order dated 7 July 2015 on the inquiry made by the CDPO, passed the speaking order holding that the claim of the present petitioner cannot be accepted. Stop. Being aggrieved, the present writ petition has been filed. Para. Notices in the matter was issued as far back as 23/6/2017. Pursuant thereto, the respondent number 5 was also represented by counsel. In spite of opportunities being granted, the you said pursuant to that, respondent number 5 is represented by counsel and has filed an affidavit contesting the claims of the petitioner. Stop. But the government did not file any response to the allegations made. Stop. Para. Upon hearing the learned counsels for the parties and upon due perusal of the pleadings on record, this court is of the view that the matter need not be kept pending for want of instructions from the department counsel. Stop. A careful perusal of the advertisement dated 10/9/2009 reveals that there is a specific clause, being clause number 2, which prescribes that candidates must be permanent resident of the area nearest to the candidate center. Stop. Stop. The impugned order dated 7th of July 2015 reflects that there was a direction by the Director Social Welfare to the CDPO Kamalpur Rongia ICDS project to submit the relevant records
— 16/6/2015.
Stop. However, the same was received by the director on 16/6/2015. Stop. However, the impugned order reflects that the survey records, old survey records of all the 4 Anganwadi, what is that AWC means?
Anganwadi Center.
Anganwadi centers were destroyed in a devastating flood in the year 2012. And therefore, these survey records for the year 2012 could not be furnished. Stop. And on that basis, without the relevant records, the impugned order was passed, rejecting the claims of the petitioner. Stop. Having heard learned counsels for the parties, and upon careful perusal of the pleadings available before this court is of the view that the writ petition can be disposed of. The court is of the view that the impugned order dated so and so has been passed without reference to the relevant records to find out whether the petitioner or the private respondent satisfies the clause number 2 in the advertisement dated so and so, which is being a permanent resident nearest to the concerned ICT Anganwadi center. Stop. The report of the Director of Social Welfare reveals that the survey records are not available. Stop. Accordingly, the writ petition stands disposed of with a direction to the Deputy Commissioner Rongia or
Can-
Komalpur.
Lordship, can it be through the director to communicate the same? Director of Women
Disposed
and
of
Child
with a
Development.
direction to the respondent number 2, namely the Director of Social Welfare, to cause an inquiry into the claims, intersect claims made by the petitioner and the private respondent regarding their permanent residency in the local area and the distance of the Anganwadi center from their respective houses. Stop. This inquiry will be caused by the director through the office of the concerned deputy commissioner / circle officer. Stop. The records, the revenue department will conduct the inquiry and furnish the report on the basis of the information procured during such an inquiry, comma, to the Director of Social Welfare. Stop. The Director of Social Welfare will thereafter pass necessary orders in the matter. Stop. Prior to passing such orders, an opportunity of hearing to the petitioner as well as to the respondent number 6,
Five.
also respondent
Five.
number 5, be also furnished. Thereupon, a speaking order be passed disposing of the intersect claims, the claims of the petitioner that her residence is closer or nearer to the concerned Anganwadi center. Stop. It is directed that while making the survey, the records pertaining to the concerned area must be taken into consideration with effect from 10/9/2009, namely the date of the advertisement, till the date of passing the order, passing the impugned order by the director, which is 7 July 2015. Stop. Writ petition in terms of the above stands disposed of. Interim, the impugned order dated 7 July 2015 is hereby set aside, and the matter is remanded back to the director to comply with the directions as indicated above. The directions as indicated be completed within a period of 60 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order.
Lordship.
Petitioner is at liberty to file a copy of it, but that is not necessary.
Yes.
You'll file it. All right. Anything
Yes,
else?
Lordship, that respondent number 2 is now Director of Women and Child Development.
It is further submitted that the office of the respondent number 2 has now been renamed as the
Director.
office of the Director,
Women and Child Development.
Women and Child Development. And accordingly, the above directions will be carried out by the present director of the Women and Child Development, Government of Assam.
Obliged.
Obliged.
Kindly better pass for time being, Lord.
My lord, this matter pleading is complete.
My senior is
So-
coming, Lord. That's come. Kindly time being.
Friday
Lord,
or
kindly
Monday,
time being.
Monday,
Lord, okay, he is coming. That's now.
coming.
Coming. He will come. That's now.
All right, timing.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Lordship, now matter may be adjourned for today as my senior is out of station.
After 2 weeks, at the request of Mr. So-and-so,
A Borua. A Borua.
A. Borua.
Obliged.
Yes. Item 18.
18, my lord, I don't know whether the petitioner is anymore interested in the matter. My lord will peruse the order dated 27/1/22.
Hmm?
The last order, 21/7/22, my lord. He was directed to serve, as with office. Till today, my lord, it's a matter of 2018. We are yet to receive the extra copies, and the subject matter of the case is about my lord's reservation issue. And after this division bench judgment, my lord, I think this matter is becoming infructuous.
Reserve category, clause
Yes.
4.
Was for, he came for that, the 2018, OM should be notified. But with the prayer. Now, my lord, we are in 2020. We have a notification of the person.
None appears for the petitioner on call. It is submitted by Mr. Thor that in spite of the order dated 27/1/2022, directing furnishing of requisite extra copies having not been, no copies have been furnished. He submits that the writ petition ought to be dismissed. Considering the issues involved, it is directed the registry will place the matter before Lojima and necessary orders thereupon be passed, and pursuant thereto, the matter be listed before the court. Yes. Any instructions, Mr. Dhor?
Oh, my lord. We have filed our affidavit, my lord. That is.
My lord, in their affidavit, my lord, only that is denied, my lord. That she has scored only 41. my
On the
lord.
last occasion, we permitted the government council to complete the instructions
Yes.
as per order dated 1/9/2023.
Yes.
My lord will provide me one chance, my lord. I will get the inspection.
My lord, my lord, every time, my lord, they take time, my lord. And
What
this
is your prayer?
2018, my lord.
What is your-
Maritime Seal
What
we
is your
declared,
prayer?
My lord.
What is your prayer?
My prayer is, my lord, I was supposed to be promoted, my lord, to the supervisor from Anganbari worker, my lord. And actually, my lord, the oral, as per the notification, my lord, dated 4th June 2012, my lord,
Who's for the private respondent?
my lord.
There's a private respondent. As in-
Private respondents, my lord, actually, they are not necessary parties, my lord, because this was just an advice, my lord, made by the honorable court, my lord. Because private respondents, my lord, this is my grievances. I don't have any, my lord, grievances against anybody to get promoted, my lord, because they are also SC/ST. Only thing is that my calculation is wrong, my lord. As per the guideline, my lord, guideline at page 33 of my petition, my lord.
Yes.
It is very clear, my lord. I should have been, my lord, my marks should have been added, my lord. Page 34
No,
of
but
this.
the private respondent was impleaded at your request.
No, my lord.
This-
Actually, it was not my request, my lord.
This is what the
I'm
order
sorry
says.
to
We
say
go by
that.
the orders.
Yes, my lord.
We go by the orders. It's
But
recorded.
I have no grievances, my lord, against them, my lord.
My lord, if.
They are not necessary parties.
If she comes in, my lord, the private hospital will have to be shunted out, my lord.
No, my lord, there are many vacancies, my lord, now also. I don't have to throw anybody out of the post, my lord. I have no grievances against anybody in the select list, my lord. Only my grievance is that,
You get the instructions or we call the director, which one is convenient, tell us. Because we have given sufficient time. She is asked for, her grievance is that the marking was not done as per
yes, my lord.
the
As per
published
the guideline.
guidelines, norms. That's the only instructions we require. If there's any error, it is possible.
And there are
There could be some
vacancies, my lord.
error, then the matter needs recalling.
And my lord, I've been working since 1996, my lord.
We
And
do not
what-
want to relegate the petitioner to the department only to be told that she has no claim. So let us find out what is her claim.
And only in this portion, my lord, and in this point, my lord, they were supposed to get
Unless you
instructions.
say that prior to the examination, this notification has been amended.
No,
Page
my
number 33.
No, my lord. They have admitted in their fact, in their affidavit, my
Page
lord.
number 33. Mr. Dhar?
Page number 33 of the red petition, madam.
Yes. This is the criteria you have given,
Yes, madam.
10 years, and then 34, you've shown how the markings are to be granted. So whoever gets his degree in prescribed division, marks are to be allotted. Length of service this much. So it doesn't require any specific calculation.
I should have got 88, madam, instead of 49, madam, as per the guidelines, madam. And the guideline, they have, well, in the affidavit, they have mentioned at para 5, madam.
If you say that there are no vacant posts, then we'll have to find out who's the last person in. Let the director be present on the next date, along with the records, because it's not forthcoming. Mr. Dhar,
My lord,
Women and Child Development, is it?
my lord. My lord, presence of director is not required, my lord. I will get the instruction, madam.
We have given in time in the earlier occasion.
Earlier, somebody else
In
appeared.
spite
my
of
lord.
the heard learned councils, in spite of the earlier order, 1/9/2023 granting time to the additional senior government advocate, the instructions are not before the court. Mr. Dhar, who appears today before the court, prays for further time. At his request, the court considers it appropriate to grant one further opportunity to obtain the required instructions in respect of the markings allotted to the petitioner, which according to the petitioner are contrary to the notification dated 4th of June 2012. Mr. Dhar submits that he will endeavor to obtain the instructions by the next date fixed. It is made clear that in the event the instructions are not forthcoming, the court will direct the concerned officials to be present in court along with relevant records. Let the matter be listed again after 2 weeks. Give a date after 2 weeks. Either I list again on so and so date. Give a date. 5/10.
Right.
7. Yeah, call.
May I please, madam? This cancellation of appointment, madam, in BSF, we are basically in the appointed as constable, GD, in different grade. Kindly see page 24
24.
is the second litigation, my lord. The first order is in page 24.
24.
My lord,
Yes.
24, 11%.
Yes.
In this order, my lord, this honorable court directed to scrutinize our posting, my lord, our post and the cancellation was set aside. Initially, they are taken plea that the discrepancy found in the selection of OBC category. My lord. Can you see, my lord? There are 9 of this order. But in para 4, my lord, except one, none of the petitioners are from OBC category.
How was the selection carried out?
My lord, with due process, my lord. Like, my lord, advertisement, thereafter, my lord, polling letter, medical, everything is done, my lord, and we also obtain the passing mark.
Your appointments were cancelled.
Cancel, my lord.
You were initially appointed.
Yes, appointed, and we are going for joining, my lord. We are going for joining. After my they handed over a copy that your appointment has been cancelled.
Yes.
My lord,
Then after this order, what happened?
after this order, my lord, department was passed and page 28, my lord.
28.
Pass an order that we are not eligible, my lord, as per their, and discrepancy was shown as.
Yes, who's appearing for respondents? What do you say?
What happened in the earlier merit list, the policy decision regarding the those reserved category candidates who have not availed any relaxation lordship, and on merit basis, they are entitled to be adjusted again unreserved category. They were left out and they were adjusted again reserved category. Therefore, the petitioners who were otherwise entitled to they have availed relaxation lordship, and therefore they were entitled to adjusted against the reserved category, but wrongly lordship, they were adjusted again unreserved category, and therefore some OBC candidates were deprived from selection, and therefore after they were offered appointment at the lordship, this discrepancy has been detected, and therefore this merit list was cancelled and fresh merit list was prepared. In the first merit list, some OBC candidates got selected against unreserved category, and these petitioners who were earlier, let's say, selected against unreserved category, so they were availed relaxation. Let's say they were transferred to reserved category, and reserved category they have not got selected due to the merit position.
They were not selected.
No, that's it. Due to merit.
They are below the other reserve categories. Then how were they accommodated in the?
Earlier, let's say, this policy decision was not implemented regarding let's say, adjustment of reserved category candidates to the unreserved category on merit basis.
Can you see, my lord, page 42 with the advertisement?
Yes, what do you want to point out?
Note, my lord. In the next para, my lord, vacancy are subject to change, may increase or may decrease.
You are reading from?
Page 42,
Ah,
42, advertisement.
42.
my lord.
That is all right. Then,
Note, my lord, vacancy may be increased or decreased. Then, my lord, the passing mark. Passing mark in, my lord, kindly see page 43, my lord. 35% for general category candidate, 33% for SC and OBC. And come to next, my lord, please come to page 31,
page
31. Their implementation of the Honorable High Court order.
Hmm.
They are categorically explain the number obtained in the a list, my lord. Mithinga Boro, who is ST, my lord, he obtained 35 marks
Hmm.
in written test. Kotindro Ramsiari,
Is there a Viva also?
yes, my lord, there is Viva
No.
also.
All right, then.
Kotindro Ramsiari, who is also in a ST category, he is obtained
Yes.
he is obtained 40 marks. And all are the petitioners, my lord, 1 to 6. All petitioners have got the, my lord, passing mark.
Yes.
There is chance, my lord, they can increase the post at appointed, and cancellation of appointment is a, my lord, drastic measure. They cannot cancel the appointment without giving the opportunity, my lord. And Honorable Supreme Court also made some guidelines, my lord, that there is a in case of employment, my lord, court has interfered. I have submitted the judgment,
No. According to the respondents,
my lord.
initially you were selected,
My lord.
you are reserve category, you availed the reservation. Because of some anomalies, you were put in the unreserved categories.
My lord.
When actually you do not deserve that because you did not get higher than the reserve category candidates.
I understood that point, my lord. My lord, I am in the point that my appointment was given, my lord, and all the due process I followed, my lord.
So that's all right, but you ought to have been selected in the reserve category. Unless you score higher than the last unreserved category.
That will be showing the, my lord, their affidavit in reply.
We have filed an additional affidavit, sir.
Page number.
Affidavit in reply, my lord. Affidavit in opposition, page 18.
Do you have continuous pagination?
At that time, my lord, there is no.
2016.
Matter is listed today. You must find out whether these page numbers tally or not. You are referring to page 18 or what? Then this is a, please arrange the pagination with the courts.
I will arrange, my lord.
Matter be listed after 4 weeks, allowing the petitioner to complete his instructions.
Obliged.
In pleasure, Lord. My lord, petitioner applied for the post of lab assistant in Assam Rifle in the year 2016, my lord. And accordingly, he passed all the examinations, physical and written. And finally, he passed all the DME, my lord, detailed
Yes.
medical examination. And he was given appointment, my lord.
You are aggrieved by which order?
My lord, I am aggrieved by annexure, my lord, 6 page 20. When I was in training, my lord, one incident took place, my lord, and I was discharged from service. without any inquiry, without any opportunity, without following the procedure.
It says own request.
Yes, my lord. But that is, I have never submitted such application, my lord. Because of that incident, my lord,
What incident?
my lord, I was given the night duty, my lord, during training period. Then when at night, my lord, I heard some sound, my lord. Just nearby house, my lord, I went there, my lord, and one girl was crying, my lord. At the very moment, my lord, her father came, my lord. And the next morning, my lord, officer called me, my lord, and I was beaten like anything. And
You were?
I was beaten by the officers, my lord.
Hmm.
And thereafter, my lord, what happened? They have kept me in quarter guard for 10 days. And in that period, my lord, I was also beaten. I have given annexures also. And my lord, after that, my lord, after 10 days, my lord, they have issued discharge order. Without anything, my lord, nothing, no opportunity. And in the affidavit, they have annexed that and in that period, my lord, some signatures were taken in some blank paper. I have given, my lord,
How do we find out whether this is correct or incorrect? You have signed on some papers.
my lord, under 310%, my lord, signature was taken, my lord.
Have you filed an FIR or anything?
My lord,
Whose handwriting is this at page 10, page 33?
my lord, I have said that, my lord, some signature was taken.
No, please come to page 33.
Of affidavit.
This is the annexure 2.
Annexure 2 of affidavit.
Yes.
My lord, kindly see, this is written in Hindi, my lord.
Ah.
And my signature was in English. I have stated categorically in my writ petition that some papers were, I have given some signature in the paper. I have not seen anything when signature was taken, my lord, because I was kept in a dark room, my lord, quarter guard. And this is not the procedure for discharge me, my lord. I have passed all the tests. I have written physical, then detailed medical
Yes.
within a period of 3 months, my lord.
Lordship, I am appearing on the behalf of my senior SS Lord.
Yes.
Lordship is on the other court for other cases.
You argue. You argue.
Lordship, if possible, then please allow to pass this matter for time being.
All right, call him. Call him.
Yes.
Timing.
I think they have not enough now.
I have instruction to withdraw, Lordship.
The request of Mr. as submitted by Mr. So-and-so learned counsel for the petitioner. Matter stands. It is submitted that the writ petition, the petitioner does not wish to press the writ petition any further as per instructions received, and therefore the matter petition stands dismissed on withdrawal. Mr. T.J. Monto for the respondents, Mr. S.R. Borua for respondents so-and-so. Any interim order? No, the writ petition dismissed. The interim order, if any, stands vacated.
May I please, Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of Mr. K. Burua. No interim, Lordship.
While contractual employee, Lordship, may kindly turn to page 14.
Yes.
He was engaged as a assistant engineer under the National Health Mission for the period from 21/6/2013 till 31/3/2017. Well, after expiry of the period, he was released. Challenging that he has come. There is no interim matter. So I don't think now anything survives. Because my lord, this honorable court, my lord, there are judgments to show that my lord, this honorable court cannot direct my lord to extend my lord term of contract. If it is over, it is over. We at all, you will have to challenge, you will have to go to the civil court for claiming damages.
Yes,
Lordship, I was terminated on 27/10/2016, Lordship,
yes.
on the ground that petitioner was irregular in performing of his duties, Lordship. Kindly see, Lordship, performance report, Lordship. Kindly see.
Where is the
page 22,
termination order?
Page 21, Lordship.
21. Yes. Okay. Yes, then,
Then, Lordship, respondent number 2 issued termination notice to the petitioner, Lordship, on 27/10, and after that, Lordship, respondent number 5 submit the performance report of the petitioner before the respondent number 3, Lordship.
yes,
Lordship, page 22. Respondent number 4 also, Lordship, wrote letter in favor of the respondent number 3 to the effect that the duty assigned on the petitioner was successfully complete, Lordship. Can you see page 24, Lordship?
yes,
Lordship, can you see activities report, Lordship, page 24, 25, Lordship.
yes,
Lordship, after termination, petitioner submitted representation before the respondent number 2, Lordship, for the consideration.
Hmm.
So, Lordship, till date, no action has been taken in the said representation, Lordship.
What is in the report? Page number 22.
The performance report, Lordship, the petitioner, Lordship.
Mr. Gogoi, there are certificates
No.
certifying it.
The honorable court, my lord, in the judgment of Ajay Haloy, my lord, is aware of that, my lord. It's a reported case. They did, my lord, even during the pendency of the petition, in that case, there was an interim for holding the post. But by the time the matter was heard finally, the honorable court held that, my lord, since during the period of pendency of the petition, the conflict period is over, the matter has become infructuous. This honorable court cannot extend the, my lord, 10 years of, my lord, contract.
We cannot, but the question is if his termination is incorrect,
No,
not proper, then you are duty bound to compensate him.
that, my lord, of course, my lord, compensation will be in the civil court. That observation has also been made by the honorable court. That if at all any
You
remedy
produce the
is-
judgment, let us see.
My lord, I was just-
Where is the judgment?
Well, that I can produce that, is reported in GLT.
Yes, all right, there are two.
That relates to NHM, my lord. That matter also relates to NHM, my lord, contractual employee, like the present case.
All right.
No, bless.
But this method relates to a termination for unauthorized absence for employee of group 3 employee of NEPCO. Now all pleadings are complete, Lordship, in this matter. Only they have not conducted any departmental proceedings nor followed any rules. Lordship, I contended the CCS rules applies, and the responding authorities in their reply says that there is a separate rules for NEPCO, which will standing order, which will apply. That is the issue, Lordship. If the CCS rules apply, even if I am not absent, then also there is a particular procedure to be followed before terminating. That is my case. Lordship. Anyways, and all buildings are complete. Lordship, may fix a date for hearing. Lordship. It may require some here.
What hearing? We are hearing.
Lordship, that issue, Lordship, I have to.
Mr. Senapati,
If your lordship is, can it be taken up on another date then, your lordship? Because it will require some amount of time also.
we
Because
have we have all the time in the world.
Lordship, today, that issue. I
Matter be
need to see
listed
some
after 4
judgment.
weeks at joint request.
Your lordship, can I pray for a date?
No dates. 4 weeks.
Your lordship,
4 weeks, it will come after that. 4 weeks, you pick up a date then.
if it can be, because your lordship, most of the time I'm not here. Can it be on 7th of November, your lordship?
7 November. All right, 7 November.
Much obliged.
Yes. Yes, madam.
May I pay the lordship? Lordship, we have to file affidavit in reply against the affidavit in opposition.
MS so-and-so learned counsel prays for and is granted 3 weeks time to file rejoinder affidavit to the affidavit in opposition stated to have been filed on behalf of respondent. Not stated, filed on behalf of respondents 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. List after 3 weeks.
Yes.
Your lordship, in this matter, we have sent this affidavit for vetting on 13th of September. The LR was on leave for the past 3 days.
What affidavit?
Your lordship, in affidavit in reply to the IA. you know. So just seek just 3 days time, your lordship.
We had granted you time earlier.
Your lordship, just 3 days time, your lordship.
Let's start with.
If it doesn't get filed, we are imposing cost, heavy cost.
Your lordship.
We are indicating it.
Yes, your lordship.
At the request of Mr. D. Bora, we give him some time, final opportunity. D. Bora, matter stands adjourned for a week, enabling him to file the affidavit, enabling him to file the IA. For which opportunity was granted to the respondents to file. Mr. A.I. Uddin appears for the petitioner. You are appearing in this matter?
For the accountant general law.
Mr. B. Chakraborty for the accountant general, Mr. M.P. Sharma for
4, 5, 6, and 7.
4, 5, 6, and 7. All right.
8 minutes. 8 minutes. Highly obliged.
After 1 week, give a date. Miscellaneous day.
Twenty-six.
27.
I am obliged.
Now, the new set of council's name had been shown in the Cosday's lordship. In fact, it is a 2016 advertisement, and he is his height is 159, where the required height is 165 centimeter, and the chest measurement is also his
But let somebody appear.
lordship. Name shown in the Cosday's, but
Pursuant to the order dated 7/12/2022, new set of councils have entered appearance on behalf of the petitioner as reflected in the note sheet. Stop. However, when the matter is called up, none has appeared. MSB Sharma appears for the union. Matter is passed over for the day.
May it pleases your lordship, DLC meeting will take place today itself, your lordship. So kindly grant us 2 weeks' time to produce the status of whether the matter will be considered it or not, your lordship.
On what basis you are making this submission?
DLC meeting is, your lordship.
How have you been informed? How have you been informed?
Department has, I have taken instruction from the department,
How?
your lordship,
Oral.
orally here.
So don't make submissions on oral instructions.
Yes, sir.
You will be in trouble. It is submitted by the learned counsel appearing for the respondent that DLC meeting is likely to be held within this week. She submits that the petitioner's case will be considered by the DLC and thereupon necessary orders will be passed. Accordingly, matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks. Mr. D. Borua appears for the petitioner. Any such order that may be passed by the DLC be placed before the court
Deeply
and a
obliged,
copy be served on the petitioner.
deeply obliged.
Yes, madam.
as for official nature, they have not filed any affidavit filling there.
No, I was directed to furnish the my lord departmental proceeding record. That I have, my lord. I have pleaded my lordship may take up tomorrow or any day on a hearing day, but
Why?
so that I can my lord place the my lord entire record. I just want to go through it, my lord. Tomorrow also it will do, my lord. Not inconvenient, my lord. Otherwise, my lord, in the impugn order, it has been reflected that my lord, he has admitted his unauthorized actions. For about 4 years.
All right, we'll have it on 28th.
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 Madam.
Mr. Gogoi will submit that he has been, he has received the what?
Departmental proceeding record.
Departmental proceeding records, which you'd like to place it before the court. MS so-and-so appears for the petitioner. Matter stands adjourned till 28th, on which date the Learned Standing Council Health will produce the departmental proceeding records.
Madam.
Kindly pass over the matter for the time being.
Why this Passover business?
My senior will be appearing in this.
Lordship, on earlier occasion, they were directed to file one additional affidavit. Now, the whole issue is otherwise very simple and settled law. And based on the Janaki Raman judgment. And we have placed on the earlier occasion, on the 6/6/2023, we have placed one OM of the government of Assam. It's on record, Your Lordship. If your Lordship proposes to that.
So seal cover for those cases where prosecution is pending.
Yes, serial number 3.
Hmm.
And they were directed to file that prosecution sanction order. And that is that they filed on the additional affidavit.
But that will be available with you.
Yes, but even then they were directed to file
You
that.
produce it. Why are you directing them to
No,
file?
no, it has been filed. It is on record, Your Lordship.
Then why are
additional-
they required to file?
Page number 40 of the additional affidavit.
You have received some instructions, Mr. Hawk, as per the last occasion. You are required to file an additional affidavit. What was that?
Yes, my lord, the additional affidavit has been filed, my lord.
Filed?
Yes, it is filed.
Hmm, good.
My lord, here, my lord.
Yes. What is there in the additional affidavit?
Additional affidavit, my lord. Here, my lord, the case against which the, my lord, the prosecution sanction was granted, my lord. That case has been closed, my lord.
Not close as such. What?
It has been closed.
No, no, Your Lordship.
This case is accordingly disposed of on being tagged with
Tagged
TRC
with,
number.
it is tagged
Disposed
with,
on being tagged with TRC number 12.
tagged with another case, not closed.
Disposed of. The case
It-
43, my lord.
43. No, disposed of means perhaps some petition was filed. What is that petition 2702? Petition 2702. The beginning of the order.
What trying the same together. Prosecution case.
Yes, you know.
Complaint case or prosecution case. Complaint case is prosecution case. What should- Lordship, first paragraph, Your Lordship, if I may read out.
Mhm.
If I may read out the first paragraph.
Hmm.
The learned counsel for the complainant has submitted that a complaint in the complaint case numbers so and so is the informant in the prosecution case number so and so. And the accused person in both the cases are also same, and both cases have arisen out of same incident and same subject matter. As such, both the cases may be tried together as per section 210 to subsection 2.
It is the petition which is disposed of.
Yes.
The petition number 2702.
My lord. But the case, my lord, the TRC case number, there's a, which against which, my lord, that was disposed of. That
Where is that order?
My lord, case 43, my lord.
Huh?
Case 43, my lord. The case is
43
disposed of.
Case is accordingly disposed of on being tagged with so and so for trying the same together.
My lord, if tagged with, my lord, that could be marched, my lord.
Huh?
That could be marched, my lord.
That could be,
They have marched 2 cases, my lord.
they have not marked, they have tagged.
Tagged.
2 cases are tagged together for being taken up for hearing, for trying.
But they have already discussed.
No,
Well,
that,
uh,
that
can we-
disposal is of that application 2702 petition. You see the first opening lines.
Yes, yes.
Petition number 2702.
Hmm. To bring the right number. 270%.
Some. So perhaps that petition was for a petition for adjournment. The court passed the order
Right.
connecting both the cases and disposing that petition.
Well, I don't know, my lord, what are there in this court, my lord. But if case would have continued parallelly also, my lord.
Huh?
The two cases, my lord. If there are two cases, my lord. They could have continued, my lord, together also.
That is the order.
My lord, they have, then why it was necessary to dispose of, my lord. That,
What I have not understood.
my lord, if the two cases are masked, my lord, take together, my lord, then why it was necessary to dispose of?
Dispose of what?
Dispose of one case,
Who says?
this order, my lord.
No, this order does not say.
This case is.
They,
actually
this says,
disposed of.
this case means maybe it may have referred to 2702 petition. It must carry some meaning. What is the point of tagging it together for disposal? After disposing one
My lord,
case.
answer is failed.
No, before you satisfy me, you satisfy yourself.
Yes.
You go to the trial court, get the records and
My
satisfy
lord, my lord,
yourself
my lord.
before making
My lord.
submissions. What kind of submissions you are making?
Next Thursday, my lord.
Not Thursday, it will go after 2 months.
My lord,
You have to go to trial court.
my lord,
Where will you find it?
but I will collect the certificate of the order, my lord. I will collect the copies of the trial court. Yes, my lord. My lord, next week, my lord. Next week, my lord.
Not next week. What were you doing? We gave you time. We gave you time on
Yes, sir, my lord.
24/7.
I appreciate that.
Then,
I have given
and after
sufficient
that,
of-
you come and interpret that this is the one case is disposed of on the basis of this order.
Yes, sir. That was my wrong notion.
Mr. Hawk, if you're not prepared, you take time, we'll accommodate you, but don't make unnecessary submissions,
My lord.
wasting precious judicial time.
My lord.
At the request of Mr. Hawk, matter stands adjourned for 3 weeks.
My lord.
Enabling him to verify the order enabling him to verify the order dated 29/07
2020.
2022 passed in CR case number 49C 2018. And as to whether the case pending against the petitioner has been tagged along with PRC number 352 of 2022 and the status thereof.
358, my lord.
358 of 2022 and the status thereof.
My lord.
Matter be adjourned for 3 weeks.
Okay.
Mr. G. Bora and Mr. Hendig appears for the respondents.
My lord. Avlai.
May it please Lord. The petitioner of your lordship applied for the post of constable law. By.
Male, female.
That matter lordship.
What happened then?
The lordship, the department has filed their affidavit in the matter. If your lordship go.
They say that as per their records, you have written male.
Lordship, I'll be submitting that, let us read the page 15 again, lordship, their affidavit,
Page,
15 of their affidavit, lordship.
page 15.
15, one page.
Yes.
From this lordship, what I'll be submitting, they have admitted that I have applied for as female lordship. Lordship, I'm reading. Sir, Sir, with reference to your letter, with your head letter number such and such, dated such and such, I am directed to inform you that this office received more than 600 representation from candidates regarding discrepancies in photos, signature, gender, domicile, address, and not satisfied with normalization marks. Some female candidates qualified in male list due to error made by the candidates in their online application form, and some candidates did not enclose the application form as they do not have application form with them. After that, Lordship, the following female candidates has filled correctly as female in the online application form, but she has qualified for PST and PT under male category. Copy of her application form is attached. And now, Lordship, the column serial number 01, roll number is mine, Lordship. The region is same, name is same.
All right.
The last two column, Lordship, last two column. Data as per online form, female. Remark, data received from headquarters as male instead of female. Lordship, what I'm submitting in the
That from
application-
headquarter, it is male.
Yes,
Well,
there may be some discrepancy on their part.
on
attributed
the
to them, not-
headquarter, it received as mail.
That is attributable to them, Lordship, not to me. That is the crux of the matter.
So,
Petitioner may file a representation. before
oh,
the-
what representation? What representation is this? You'll correct it. Hard,
It's acceptable.
hard learned counsel for the petitioner, this, for the parties, this writ petition is filed by the petitioner, aggrieved by her rejection of candidature in respect of the recruitment of constables within bracket GD in CAPFS, NIA SSF Rifleman GD in the Assam Rifles examination 2018. Stop. The candidate, the petitioner submitted her online application, filling in all particulars as required, and indicated her gender as within quotes female. Stop. She was issued what is page 13? of-
Admit card, Lordship.
She was issued the admit card where her gender was shown as male within quotes. She thereupon submitted emails bringing it to the notice of the concerned authorities. Where is the admit card? It is page 13 or page?
Lordship, two admit cards, Lordship. One PST, one PET, Lordship.
Okay.
Second one, again, male, Lordship.
However, she appeared before the concerned authority and she was allotted a center for male candidates, and she appeared before, appeared in the written examination. Is it?
Lordship.
Stop. Thereupon, she again received another admit card for, what is this?
Physical admission, Lordship.
Physical test.
Physical.
No, in the written test,
Lordship.
was there separate centers for male and female?
Lordship. No, initially, no separate center. In respect of physical test, it was separate. Physical and
She
physical.
appeared in the written test. Separate centers not necessary. Thereupon, she was served with another admit card dated. What is the date? Is there any date in the admit card?
Reporting time is there. Reporting
an admit
reporting
card.
time is 12/11/9. No, this is gender. 12/11. Reporting time is there 5:30 AM.
For the PST/PET test,
The date is there 16/8/19.
which was scheduled on 16/8/2019. Stop. In the said admit card also, her gender was shown as male. Stop. Then what is at 17?
17 is the result of PT and PSC test, page 18, Lordship, you'll find that he was qualified.
Pursuant thereto, the petitioner qualified in the physical test and was shown to be qualified in the physical test. In the format which was filled up by the petitioner for the physical test, she had correctly indicated her gender as female. Stop. The results of the physical test which was communicated to the petitioner through the department also reflected that the gender of the petitioner was female. Stop. Pursuant thereto, however, the petitioner was not selected. Upon making inquiries, she was informed that she had incorrectly filled out her form, giving incorrect information in respect of her gender. Being
Okay, page 19, Lordship. After that, after physical test, medical examination also done, Lordship. Page 19, Lord. This is the admit card.
it is mentioned that pursuant to the physical test, the petitioner also appeared for the medical test and she had successfully completed the medical test. However, in the admit card issued to the petitioner, it was again reflected that her gender was male. Stop.
Then page 22, Lordship. Page below, Lordship. Medical examination result, she was declared medically unfit, Lordship. Otherwise,
However, in the medical
in the result,
examination, she was declared to be medically unfit. Why was she declared unfit?
what happened, Lordship? Because she was, by page 19, she was called at Dimapur, Lordship, wherein only male candidates were tested. And subsequently, she was sent to another place called Lokra for testing, where the female candidates were medically tested. She was examined at Lokra. In their affidavit, they have stated that she was medically fit. Now it has come to light that she was medically fit.
In their what?
In affidavit operation,
Where is that?
Lordship. Lordship, page 12, paragraph 16, Lordship. That which is statement made in paragraph substance of the reparation answering states that the PST DME was conducted by CA in accordance with substance of requirement. As per
Is there any communication to say that you are not selected? Or is there any select list?
only that, Lordship, page 22, Lordship. This is the online result declared. I was shown as medically unfit. Otherwise, all the marks are other physical examination marks.
Petitioner is aggrieved by the fact that in spite of successfully clearing all the tests, she was declared to be medically unfit. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the writ petition has been filed by the petitioner on being rejected and on the rejection of her candidature on the ground of being found medically unfit. Stop. It is submitted that there was no fault on the part of the petitioner, and it is her firm belief that she had successfully cleared all the tests, including a medical test, but for reasons beyond the control, reasons unknown, petitioner was declared to be medically unfit. The respondents have filed their affidavit. And at para 16 of the affidavit, there is a clear averment that the petitioner, as per the report received from the concerned CAPF within bracket Assam Rifles, the petitioner was declared fit in both PET/PST and DME. Stop. Para. If that be the case, then it is further averred in the affidavit that the gender of the petitioner was recorded male in the candidate's data, which is available with the commission. Stop. According to the respondents, this data of all candidates is automatically populated and stored by the system. And due to the mismatch of the gender status, the petitioner was rejected during the, what is DV? It was rejected during DV. Stop. It is further averred that it is further submitted that it is further stated that request for change or correction of any particulars in the application form once submitted will not be entertained under any circumstances. Stop. It is submitted that in the event the petitioners candidature rejection of candidatures of such discrepancies and claims made thereof by such candidates will open the Pandora's box and it will open floodgates to thousands of similar claims. Stop. Para-learned counsels for the parties have been heard. Readings on record have been carefully perused. Although the petitioner was initially informed by the document available at Annexure 9 of the writ petition, reflecting that the petitioner was considered unfit in the DME/RME result and the medical test. And in the medical test, she was declared to be unfit, This is contradicted by the averments made in the affidavit filed by the respondent at paragraph 16. The relevant paragraphs of the affidavit are extracted below 15, 16, 17. In the affidavit, there is an enclosure which is a copy of an email dated 26 July 2016, issued by the Deputy Director, Staff Selection Commission, NER, Government of India, to the confidential section of the concerned department. Stop. In the said affidavit, in the said email, it is clearly mentioned that the petitioner had filled up her gender correctly as female within quotes on the online application form, but she qualified PST/PET under male category. In the said email, it is also reflected that the data as per the result / mark sheets, her name was included in the mail list. Stop. Data as per the online application form within bracket, application filled up by the petitioner, comma, her gender was reflected as female within quotes. Stop. In the remarks column, it is specified that the data received from the HQ as male within quotes instead of female within quotes. Stop. Para. From a perusal of the above email, it is evident that the petitioner had indeed correctly filled up her application form, reflecting her gender as female. Stop. The same said data came to be recorded before the competent authorities data storage system as male within quotes instead of female. Stop. The admit cards issued to the petitioner allowing her to appear in the written examination, physical test, medical test, etc., where wherein the petitioner had appeared, but under the male category. Stop. However, it is not understood as to how the marked details reflects that the petitioner was considered to be unfit in the medical status, and the same is controverted in the affidavit at para 16 filed by the respondent number so and so. Stop. Taking all the submissions into consideration as well as the pleadings being carefully perused, comma, it is evident that there was no mistake or error on the part of the petitioner in filling up her application form, where she had correctly reflected her name as gender as female. Stop. This error somehow crept in at the competent in the system of the selection authority or the employer. Stop. This finding of the court is in view of the email dated 26 July 2019 issued by the Deputy Director Staff Selection Commission. Stop. Comma, which is enclosed to the affidavit filed by the respondents. Stop. In that view of the matter, the prayer of the petitioner deserves to be allowed. Now you tell us what directions you want. Accordingly, the respondent authorities will consider the case of the petitioner in a suitable post in respect of the recruitment conducted under the so-and-so recruitment by considering the petitioner to be fit in respect of all categories and her status and her gender be reflected as male. Stop. Sorry, as female, as female. Necessary rectification to that effect is required to be undertaken by the respondent authorities in respect of the data which is stored in the headquarters of the competent authorities. The directions of this court shall be carried out as expeditiously as possible within the outer limit of 60 days from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order.
May I please lordship, vacancy are available or not, it's subject to.
Then you have to tell us.
Therefore, some more, 2 months required, 3 months,
Protection law.
3 months required, within 3 months.
3 months.
Yes, that's it. It's
3 months will be okay to me, lordship. What happened, my petitioner is in advanced stage of pregnancy. 3 months will be helpful to me also, lordship.
vacancy is there or not, because
You have to tell us. You did not inform us.
there was no stay
There,
order,
there is a stay order. One post of constable
Then-
ought not to be filled up.
then
In view of the interim order dated 8/3/2021, directing of this court, directing one post of constable GD, CRPF, not to be filled up. And which interim order has been extended from time to time, the authorities will consider the directions of this court in respect of the petitioner in terms of the above.
Lordship, in any suitable post, not in CRPF, then.
One post is kept vacant.
like,
Hello, please. Yes.
please your lordship, their affidavit is filed by respondent number 4, in which certain, my lord, here certain deliberations are written. So my lord, I pray for 1 week time.
At the request of MS
SG Board, SG Borwa.
SG Borwa. Matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks. MS
Sharma, your lordships, I appear on behalf of respondent number 5 in this matter.
MS Sharma appears on behalf of respondent 5. Mr. Borwa also. Borwa for 1 and 2. After 2 weeks.
Right. Obvious. Keep your bit.
In this case, my lord, they took time to file affidavit. Because I have come here for notional promotion, my lord. During the, my lord, tenure of my service, I approved this honorable court. I should have been given the promotion to the post of, my lord, additional deputy commissioner, excise. And on the, there was.
No affidavit filed.
I pray for some further time.
Mr. Gogoi, learned standing counsel. Excise,
No, thanks,
taxation, prays for 3 weeks further time to complete his instructions and file necessary affidavit if so advised. Mr. A. Purkastia appears for the petitioner. List after 3 weeks.
My lord, accidentally, one thing is happened, my lord. Page 7 is missing, my lord.
Huh?
Page 7 is missing, my
Of?
lord.
Of your writ petition?
My lord, accidentally.
Page 7 of
The writ petition
missing.
missing, my lord.
It is available in our
Read
copy.
them, my lord.
It is available in the court's copy.
Yes, the court, no, court, my lord. Court, sorry.
It is available here.
Available.
Not
Yes, ma'am.
So where is it missing?
Not with.
Or not with you?
Yes.
It is submitted that by the learned counsel for the petitioner to furnish fresh, that you will furnish fresh copies. That you will furnish the missing page number 7 to the learned counsel for the respondents, as the said page was missing from the copy file served on the respondents list after 2 weeks. 1 week. All right. It left over. Admission खत्म हो गया supplement हाँ, मतलब yes.
In view of the here, my lord, I have got the Pelawas cover and I would like to file the affidavit. Is regarding revision of pay, my lord.
Yes.
No, I pay
Mr.
for some time to file. the
Mr.
I placed for losses other day that the judgment for the
Coordinate bench.
It's way back in the 11/12/2017 is reported. The issue involved in this matter, that matter is same.
Oh,
What happened? Petitioner has challenged, agreed against the OM, whereby their pay scale has been lower than the ROP rule 2017.
OM or WT message?
WT office memorandum as well as notification. Annex 3 and Annex 5. Petitioner has agreed against those, but it is contrary to the ROP rule 2017. In view of the fact, the judgment reported in that dated 11/12/2017, same issue was dealt by the court and.
What is the writ-
31
what is the writ-
onwards,
What is the writ petition number?
Well, represent number is Malot WC 7132/2017 and connected cases.
All right.
What is 6? So it's.
So you say that it needs to be disposed of in terms of the,
Malot. It is set aside and close this OM.
yes, Mr. Gogoi,
Well, I would like to examine.
you examine, at 2 o'clock, we'll do it, take it up.
That will be difficult. I would like to file my affidavit because my lord, this particular,
No, if it is covered, it is
no, that
covered.
is a issue, my lord, regarding my lord, granting of grade pay to my lord, LP school teacher and ME school teacher.
Maybe the direction is to place it before anomaly committee.
Anomaly committee report is at page 5. I will have to have the instruction whether this particular anomaly committee report has been accepted and whether it has been transformed into my lord, ROP rules 2017 by way of amendment. Because the ROP rules is at 309 rules.
But initial recommendation was granted.
It seems, my lord, as per their, my lord, own submission at page 18, Annex 5.
Hmm.
Then anomaly committee has made some observation.
All right, let him examine, Mr. Goswami.
Because this notification is impugned. In fact, my lord, so far as my lord, this.
We'll take it up on next Friday.
I would like to file the affidavit. Let it be next week, my lord, but I will try to file it by Friday. Well, at least.
No, next week means 29th.
My lord.
Let it be on 6th.
6th.
of October.
Before that, I will file my affidavit.
Mr. B. Gogoi, learned standing counsel, finance,
Finance.
submits that he had received his instructions and would like to place the affidavit before the court. Mr. UK Goswami, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that this matter is covered by the order judgment dated 11/12/2017, passed in WPC 7132 within bracket 2017 within bracket Karimuddin Ahmed versus State of Assam and others. Stop. Mr. Gogoi will examine and address the court on the next date fixed based on 6th October.
Lord, sir.
Second
May I
appeal,
please, your lordship?
second appeal.
Lordship.
What is the status?
Actually, not second appeal, lordship. My right to be enforced, lordship, is the writ petitions. Here is the case, lordships. Respondent number 6 was appointed by the respondent authority in violation.
Then it
of-
was set aside by
Appointment has been set aside.
title court, title suit.
Right, so
Then against that appealed.
appeal was.
And then it was,
Dismissed on the point of contention of delay.
then the matter is now pending before this court in second appeal.
Second appeal.
Now you are filing a writ petition to enforce it.
Enforce my right.
To us under what provision?
Lorships. Yes. These are two orders of the court, lordship, please. Here is the case, lordship. There is no provision for execution of this case.
Why do you say that?
That there is no provision regarding execution of a detail because there is setting as the appointment issue of advertisement. In the CPC lordship mode of execution, here order 21. That's why I came before the court.
Let us see.
Yes, lordship. Lordship, order 21, rule 30. Mode of execution. 30 decree for payment of money. Then 31 says decree for specific movable property. Decree next 32 decree for specific performance or restriction of conjugal right or for injunction. Then lordship, the discretion of the court in executing decrees for restriction of conjugal right. Then 34 rule decree for execution of document or endorsement of negotiable instrument. Then 35 shows decree for immovable property. And 33 decree for delivery of immovable property when in occupancy of tenant. Then other things, lordship, up to 106. Lordships may in this regard, lordship, I am relying on the decisions of the Honorable Court, lordship judgment 2013 5 GLT. Paragraph 4 and 5.
Yes,
May I read, lordship?
yes.
In the paragraph 4, in the instant case, remedy sought for by the petitioner is correction of the land record in respect the suit land in their name and to issue patta therefore. Normally, a decree passed by a competent civil court of jurisdiction is to be executed by the execution court in accordance with the applicable provisions of Order 21, Code of Civil Procedure. Though Order 21 is the longest order in the whole schedule to the court, and consists of 106 rules, no specific provision is provided for therein for execution of decree for correction of the land record by the revenue authority. Order 21, rule 30 deals with execution of a decree for payment of money, while order 21, rule 31 deals with a decree for specific movable property. Order 21, rule 32 is about execution of decree for specific performance, restitution of conjugal right, or for injunction, whereas order 21 rule 34 provides for a decree for execution of a document or endorsement of a negotiable.
What is the, who filed the appeal now? Before,
I respond about say.
what is the stage of the appeal?
Appeal admitted there is no stay of the decree,
Uh,
and in the meantime, in
You,
terms of
you,
the
you did not appear.
notice issued, lordship.
Did you appear at the
Yes,
time of admission hearing?
No, without issuing notice to us, lordship.
Then
At the first.
you contest the
hearing,
appeal,
lordship, Notice, it was admitted.
you contest the appeal.
Second appeal.
You're,
Second,
you're a respondent there.
I am respondent.
You contest the appeal.
Second appeal, lordships are still pending admitted while
Then how can we issue orders for implementation?
lordship, here is the case, lordship.
That will render the second appeal infructuous.
Second appeal, this honorable court admitted. And here in terms of the judgment of learned civil trial court, lordship, respondent authority cancelled the appointment. And against which my learned friend filed another request, next date petition. That order is stayed by this honorable court. So now only remains, lordship, since the authority has taken steps and issue remains to issue advertisement following the procedure to fill up the court.
But the matter is pending before second appeal, the
Second
original
appeal-
order
Lordship, second appeal, that is not stayed at all.
may not be. May not be.
But
You're a
it should be
party.
stayed, lordship. But unless it is stayed and
We
I
may not
think-
be, unless there is state, there is no bar, we agree.
lordship,
We may not be inclined at this state. You are a party there,
yes,
go
I
and
am- I-
contest. You contest that appeal. Is there any interim order passed here?
In this case, there is no interim.
Then,
Second appeal also there is no interim.
so
Only interim is passed the second writ petition, my learned friend, the appointment has been cancelled by the respondent authority.
we will, we don't want to enforce
I
that
am
order.
praying, lordship, before this whole court, all the matter to take together at heart. And
Which
finally
all matter?
The civils.
How can
which
it
is
be?
Related to.
No, no.
The
How
since
can
your
it-
lordships.
is not- Don't make unnecessary arguments. You are pressing for enforcement of an order.
Yes, lordship.
That order which you are seeking enforcement is pending before this court in a second appeal. May not be an interim order. We are not inclined to pass an order.
Because
You
the
appeared before the court. You appeared and
second appeal.
then
Lordship, in order 21, rule 10, there is a provision, Lordship, application for execution.
Application is there.
Lordship, without going for any execution proceeding, Lordship, they served advocate notice. And then we came to know about the judgment in the suit, your Lordship. Then we immediately filed title appeal and condonation.
did you apply before the execution court? No.
No,
No, Lord.
Why?
because since I find there is no mood of lordship for execution of decree, that's why I have not filed any application before the trial court.
Order 21,
be
rule
executed?
10
That's
says,
why-
Lordship, whether the holder of a decree
Ultimately,
desires
it
to
will be-
execute it. If he desires to execute it, he
At the
shall
application
apply to the
tenure
court
in the eye
which
of law,
passed the
because
decree, or to the officer appointed in this behalf, or if the decree has been sent under the provisions herein before contained to another court, then to such court or to the proper officer thereof. Had it been a case, Lordship, he applied and then it was rejected, then Lordship may, 226 there may have power, Lordship. Without going for any execution, Lordship, they directly file this writ petition, Lordship.
But-
And Lordship, I want to place
till
on record two decisions.
6 years,
Lordship.
lordship. It was not preferred any past appeal also. I submitted application before the authority for enforcement of my right. Authority delayed the matter. And subsequently, I approached this over court, lordship. Since there is no provision at all.
No, what authority? Authority will not enforce it unless you execute it.
My right may be enforced, lordship, under 226 also, lordship. In the next judgment also, lordship, since there is already second appeal is. Yeah,
No,
lordship,
what do you
but
say with
they
regard to
cannot say
this
they attain-
submission that
At
there is
this
no
stage,
provision
I can't
for
say they attain finality.
enforcement?
Lordship,
He submits that there is no provision for execution.
Lordship, that order 21, rule 10 says to file an application without going for filing an application. How can he say that there is no provision? Let him first file an application, then executing court will say, Your Lordship, we cannot execute this decree, Lordship. Thereafter, Lordship, we can say there is no provision, Lordship. And Lordship, this in 1991 SCC 379, it says in para 8, Lordship, that the principles as to when the High Court should exercise its special jurisdiction under Article 226 and when to refuse to do so on the ground of
No,
availability.
there is no
of-
quarrel with this proposition. You tell us with regard to a specific submission made. So rightly, the competent court will have to pass some order to say that, no, you don't have a remedy here. You have not even,
Yes, I admit, no application, but because even the application has to be mentioned lordship that
Hmm?
has to be executed,
Huh?
ought to be executed, but in the mood lordship find, I did not find any.
this is your opinion.
Mm,
This is
not
your
my
opinion.
yeah. Submission lordship, and next judgment is lordship regarding maintenance of education in the case of
All right,
Sudhanshu Das and others.
we'll
that
keep
is
it for hearing. We'll keep it for hearing on Tuesday.
Hmm.
Tuesday. For admission hearing on Tuesday. Hard learning councils for the parties. Tuesday
Lordship,
for
last,
admission hearing.
last chance may be given, Lordship, already 3 days he submitted.
No, we are keeping it for a hearing day.
I am
Lordship.
not paying for. My the last of I am not paying for.
Yes.
Courts can
Obliged,
Like,
Lordship.
Leftover क्या होगा? हाँ? हाँ, time being. बोला ये तो। Just one matter, yes. Yes. Yes, Mr. Roy,
I'm sorry, Lordship.
that's all right. He says there is now nothing, no inquiry, nothing, simply discharged.
Lordship, he has submitted an application for resignation. So we have filed our affidavit, Lordship.
No, are the records available?
No, Lordship, not called for.
You get the records.
Lordship.
This writ petition is filed by the petitioner challenging the order of release. What is that? Where is that impugned order?
Lordship. Page,
28/8/17.
page,
Annexure 6, page 20.
in our affidavit, we have stated that he has filed an application along with an affidavit. Thereafter, we have taken this.
Hmm. Who else was there on duty? Who else was there on the same day, same night?
Same dated from nothing. Lower from
Along with petitioner.
yeah.
You are making a statement without any supporting documents.
Yes, sir.
No medical evidence. What does the medical evidence, medical documents say? That do they reflect any injury?
My lord, I was, the training period was going on, my lord. And my discharge is, my lord, something different. They have said at own request, and procedure for discharge of own request is, my lord, quite different. Because first, if I am discharged with own request, my lord, Firstly, I have to submit, I have to take permission from the department in written. Then if permission is granted, my lord, I have to submit an application. Then, my lord, within
Alright,
1 month, they
alright,
have to counsel me, my lord.
The writ petition is filed by the petitioner challenging his discharge from service, as the same was stated to be on his own request. Stop. Petitioner denies that he ever made a request for discharge from service. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that his signatures were forcefully taken on a paper, and the same was treated to be his resignation. Stop. The respondent counsel, Mr. S.S. Roy, appearing for the department, disputes the contentions made and submits that an affidavit has been filed. Considering that the allegations made are factual in nature, we direct the respondent authorities to produce the relevant records which will reveal the manner in which this petitioner was employed in service and subsequently discharged, and if any other departmental proceedings in the meantime may have had been initiated against the petitioner. Accordingly, matter be listed after
4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Obliged.
List after 4 weeks.
Can you give a date, my lord?
Give it, give it. 4 weeks.
Let it be after
It
vacation.
will be let it be
after
on
vacation.
8th of November.
Lordship.
8th of
Obliged.
November.
But in this case, I have to take some instruction, Lord. I intimated my client, Lord, 2 weeks time ne kal liye.
4 weeks.
Two. Huh? 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Mr. A. Dasgupta, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that he requires some instructions from his client and therefore prays for 2 weeks' time. Mr. S. Bora appears for the respondent list after 2 weeks.
Therefore, the order dated 21/8/2023.
In view of the earlier order dated 21/8/2023, whereby the DC of Lakhimpur was directed to file his response as to why it should not be proceeded for initiation of contempt. No such affidavit has been filed. Mr. Thor, there is an earlier order passed on 21/8/2023,
My lord,
where your colleague, Mr. Chutia, had appeared earlier. Where we had prima facie found that DC has committed may have committed a contempt. Therefore, we issued notice on the DC requesting him to file response.
proceed to contempt. P.K. Tiwari.
Now, some counsel has also appeared before the DC. But no response has been found.
My lord, this is a matter of 2016. And I don't know whether the name contender, my lord, whether they are in office.
The name reflected. Notice board. You go through the order. We'll come back at 2 and you, Mr. Thor, go through the order.
My lord, at 2 in port number 4 also one matter is fixed. I will just finish it and come here, my lord.
All right. After. Yes. Go through the order.
My lord,
I mean,
I'm good.
The content matter, Lordship.
Mm.
Order starts from page 9 to 15.
yes, compliance.
This matter pertains to, my lord, framing of service rules, my lord, for the extra writers. My lord, an affidavit on the last occasion has been filed before this honorable court, bringing on record, my lord, the latest position and the developments. Here, my lord, now, my lord, the revenue department, my lord, is awaiting the views of the personnel department. Now, once the views of the personnel department will be received, my lord, then it will be transmitted to the legislative department to be placed before the honorable cabinet. Everything has been spelled out, my lord. I have taken the latest instructions today morning also. My lord, the views of the personnel departments are awaited.
2016 matter, Lordship.
Direction is to consider promotional avenues to
Yes,
extra
my lord.
writers
Yes, my lord.
within the framework of 2010 rules.
2010 rules, but my lord, within the framework of 2010 rules, my lord, they will not be entitled to get their promotion, my lord. No promotion.
We
So-
are now trying to find out whether this order has been complied with or not.
My lord, no, yes, my lord, it has been
So the
complied, my lord.
direction of the court
Yes.
is to consider for promotional avenues.
Yes, now, my lord, the latter part, my lord, paragraph 23, my lord,
Hmm.
in view of the above, it would be at the interest of justice if some middle ground is found by the government in as much as a new post may be created, which should have higher pay scale than the extra writers, which should enable the extra writers to be promoted to the next higher post. Now, this is important, my lord. In this respect, the state government would have to consider modifying the 2010 rules. Now, this exercise is being undertaken, my lord. That is the difficulty. My lord, not only the revenue department is
So
involved.
what is the direction to be carried out within 6 months?
Yes, my lord, it is late, my lord. We have filed an affidavit on the last.
What is the direction to be carried out in 6 months? Is
My
it a
lord,
direction for promotion or is it a direction to consider?
to consider. So therefore, in my respectful submission, my lord, it is not a mandamus stricto sensu. But still that, my lord, the authorities have already swung into action. It is in the final stage, my lord. We have already filed. a
They have
detailed
already
affidavit.
proceeded.
Yes, Lordship, let the draft be finalized. Then if required, we'll file our affidavit.
You are filing a contempt for Non-compliance.
Non-compliant.
What is the import of the orders passed by the court? Court directed the exercise to be completed within 6 months. Which exercise?
For the promotion matter, for the
No. Court has already rendered a finding that under these rules, some provision has to be found out, creating some post
yes, Lordship.
in the next higher post. They have already started the process.
Yes, Lordship. In their affidavit, they have written that it is placed before the honorable cabinet.
How much time do you require
Lordship will further grant me, my lord, 4 weeks time.
for?
My lord, for bringing on record, my lord, the latest position. Because otherwise it has been complied with so far as, my lord, the contemners respondent in the revenue department are concerned. But here, my lord, lordship will be pleased to find out from the affidavit that it is not only the revenue department which is involved in the exercise. My lord, views from the finance department were also, my lord, taken. Views from the personnel department were also.
Who will modify the rules?
My lord, at the end of the day, my lord, it will be, my lord, the personnel department. And it will be, my lord, notified, my lord, by the legislative department, because it will be a rule, my lord, under 309. Lordship will kindly, my lord, consider that difficulty, my lord. It is not that, my lord, within 1 day or 2 days, my lord, we can comply. And my lord, this order, with all respect, my lord, this order, my lord, passed by the read court was on, my lord, 9/11/2016. My lord, I can understand, my lord, that there is a delay. Now, everything has been explained, my lord, in the affidavit. And this honorable court was also pleased, my lord, to call for the personal appearance of the principal secretary of the revenue department, thereby also imposing cost of rupees 10,000. Lord, he appeared, my lord. He appeared, he had filed this affidavit. The court was satisfied, my lord, and hence, my lord, this matter.
All right, we'll give you 3 weeks time to bring it on record.
My lord, the latest position.
Yes.
Yes, my lord.
Mr. R. Porpuzari will file affidavit to bring on record the status of the process for considering the directions of the court in respect of the writ petition. Petitioners filed in WPC number so and so. Matter be listed after 3 weeks.
I am so obliged, my lord.
Take down the names of the counsels. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Lordship, I'm appearing for respondent number 6.
What do you have to say?
Lordship, I am no longer posted in Kokrajhar, Lordship.
Does
The
that absolve you
petitioner-
on the date of the order where you posted or not?
May I please, your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, I have received some instruction, Lordship, regarding the petitioner's admit card and other documents relating to the appointment. Lordship, I have need some more time to file an affidavit.
What
Kindly-
if
Lordship,
you're
to bring it to
asking
the
for
record.
compliance of which order?
Lordship, order is at page 11, Lordship.
Page 11. So what is the direction here?
The,
Consider the case for appointment,
Lordship.
terms of so and so within a period
In
of.
terms of the rules of 19, I have received certain documents, Lordship. Similar case, Lordship, wherein the response are making appointment under the rules, and also the petitioner had applied, Lordship. I want to annex those documents and file. an
These
affidavit.
admit cards do not belong to you.
No, it belongs to me, Lordship, and the other related
MS A.
documents.
Talukdar, learned counsel for the petitioner is granted 2 weeks further time to complete her instructions. MS so and so appears for the respondent, Mr. Bhagavati for
respondent number 1 and 3.
Appearing on behalf of PS Goel.
BS Goel, appearing for which respondents?
6.
Respondent 6, Mr. Bhagavati for
1 and 3.
1 and 3, MS. Your name as bore on behalf of respondent 5. List after 2 weeks.
Lordship.
Lord, in this case, there are some mistake. during the pendency, the concerned director was, at the relevant point of time, concerned director was Ram Swarup Bajaj. Now the new director is Sandeep Bajaj, my lord. So there are some mistakes in the cross title. So my lord, let me withdraw this petition with the.
Mr. A. Dasgupta, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that you'd like to rectify. There's some errors in the course title and he craves leave of the court to rectify them. Stop. Mr. B. Sharma appears for the sole respondent. Let the necessary corrections be carried out by filing modified course title in the registry.
In the registry.
You have to file a separate course title in the registry.
Now, should I file a separate application or I can rectify it here?
We have recorded and given you permission to make the necessary changes. You want to bring in whose name?
Sandeep Bajaj.
Sandeep Bajaj.
Sandeep Bajaj.
In place of the existing respondent or in addition to the existing respondent?
No, in place of the.
He wants to make necessary corrections to bring in Sri Sandeep Bajaj in the place of
Ram Swarup Bajaj.
Ram Swarup Bajaj, the present respondent. The necessary rectifications are permitted on the oral prayer made by the petitioner and the amended course title be filed in the registry within 2 weeks.
And the course title along with the prayer.
Prayer also. Then you'll have to file an application.
That name has not been left.
New filing is very good, otherwise.
Then you have to file an
Create
application.
problem.
Just strike out.
Withdraw.
Mr. Dasgupta on instruction submits that he'd like to file an application seeking
So for cross title is.
amendment of the certain provisions of the amendment of the contempt petition. Prayer allowed least after 2 weeks. Okay. Khatam, orders khatam. De do. Yes.
Matter is withdrawn.
Huh?
Matter is withdrawn for good liberty, Lord.
It is submitted by the counsel for the petitioner that the directions contained in ID, the order dated so and so, passed in WPC so and so, has since been complied with, and therefore does not wish to press the contempt petition any further. Accordingly, contempt petition stands closed. MS
B. Shah.
B. Saha appears for respondent 1. Disposed.
Lordship.
Yes.
Under item number 42, I was with regard to that, some instruction was there, Your Lordship.
Item
42, it is a contempt matter, Your Lordship.
Huh? We'll take it up at 2.
That can be.
You wait,
That can-
we'll take it up at 2.
Actually,
Double.
yes, Your
Take it up at 2. All right, we'll rest of the matters at 2.
item 11 is কি বলা বাস
लेकर के जाइए लेकर के आइए